So I just wanted to pop on here and talk about the power of changing our health habits and just getting started. So, as you know, I'm a health coach and I help purpose-driven women who are overwhelmed by just all there is to do, their desire to make an impact in the world, nourish their body, mind, and soul so that they can enjoy the life they're living and continue to live well for decades to come. So I just got an email from Dan Go, who is also like a health and wellness coach. He helps high-performing people make changes. And he shared this story from the book, The Power of Habit, which is on my bookshelf and on my reading list for this year, but I haven't read it yet. So he says, there was a woman named Lisa Allen who struggled with an addiction to smoking and obesity. In her quest to improve herself, she joined Alcoholics Anonymous, where she learned how habit loops, which are the cue or a trigger, a routine, which is the actual habit, and then the reward, that feeling, whatever feeling you get from doing that habit. She recognized how that was shaping her behavior. So she started by identifying the cues that triggered her smoking habit, which were stress and social situations. Instead of succumbing to the craving, she chose to replace the routine of smoking with healthier alternatives like going for a walk or chewing gum. The reward she felt was a sense of relief and relaxation, and over time, she replaced smoking with healthier routines. But it didn't stop there. As she gained confidence in her ability to change, she tackled her issues with overeating and obesity, where she adopted better eating habits, started exercising, and got to a healthy weight. So that made me think about kind of my own health habits and how I have transformed my life in the last few years. And my realization or wake up call was when my dad got sick. And I recognized that what I was doing at that moment for my health, or what I wasn't doing, was going to dictate how I was going to live in 30, 40 years. And I want to live well for a long time. I don't want to be suffering. I don't want to be sick. And so to the extent I can, I decided to change my habits so that I could change my life. And that started with getting more exercise, going back to church, having like a spiritual community and reconnecting to my purpose and meaning. It was eating better, sleeping better, and just really focusing on myself. And through that, I gained a lot of confidence and perspective as to like, what am I doing here? What is my purpose? Is my purpose just to be serving other people all the time and neglecting myself and being a martyr? I didn't want to live like that. And so pretty in quick succession, that health lifestyle change prompted me ending a 2.5-year relationship that just wasn't aligned for me. It wasn't horrible, but it wasn't right for the life that I was wanting to move into and that I was wanting to live long term. I quit my job as a teacher, and then I left an apartment that just kind of had stale energy and wasn't good for me anymore. And I don't think that would have happened if I hadn't started to take care of myself and had that perspective of, I am important in my life. I'm the only one who matters, really, for my life. I'm the only one I can control. I'm the only one I can change my life for. And so then I was thinking about 2 clients that I recently worked with, one who has been kind of on a health journey too. And she got to the place where she was like, this job that I'm in is not good for me. And I'm not at a breaking point yet, but I don't want to get to a breaking point. And so I'm going to start to look for other jobs and claim what is good for me, what's mine, what's aligned. And she got a job so fast, and it was just affirmation that it's okay for us to say, like, what exists right now is not enough. And I want more, and I'm going to claim that. And then another client that I've been working with on meditation, she has been on, again, a healing journey, and she has been focusing on mindfulness and came to this place pretty quickly. Again, it just kind of like comes up, right? When you're open to it, when you're focused on what is going to be right for me, that she needed to move, that she was going to quit her job and go find a new one and find like a new space, a new community where she could grow into the person that she's meant to be. And I think we just need to remember, as purpose-driven women, like, yes, we are here in this lifetime on this earth to live out a purpose, to help people, to make a difference. But that doesn't mean that we have to sacrifice ourselves in the process, because part of what it means to be here and be human is to enjoy the life that we're given and to live it fully and to be able to make the greatest impact possible. And we can only do that when we are full. If we're giving from a place of depletion, from a place of like tiredness, and we just don't have the energy, that's going to breed resentment and frustration. And we are not going to be making the kind of impact that we want to make with that energy. And so I encourage you, if you are feeling stuck, if you are feeling unhappy, if you're suffering in any way, think about changes that you can make and start to move towards a life that is more easeful, right? That you don't have to force things, that you're not feeling like a resistance to whatever is coming at you. And imagine like what is possible if you could step into the power, the knowing that you are worthy of everything that you dream, all the good in the world. You don't have to suffer. And maybe you need some help. And if that's the case, join my Facebook group, get some free support trainings. I'm doing a workshop at the end of this month. And I would love to connect with you and just see how I can support you on your own healing journey and moving towards a life that's more aligned with all that you desire and all that you are worthy of and all that you are meant to experience. I hope to see you soon.